up, loves? It's your Bruja Deity, Princey 215. So we got a good topic today. We're going to be talking about the game of life, and I'm going to pull some cards for y'all. And I hope y'all are all having a great day. Hi, love. Hi, how are you? What's up, everybody? What's up, Soul Gang? How y'all doing? Y'all going to drop some green hearts for me? Okay, we're talking about the game of life, okay? We're doing the game of life, and we're going to pull some cards. And I hope you all are having a beautiful, prosperous day. I'm going to go off some notes, and I'm also going to go off the book called The Game of Life as well, so y'all can get that book yourselves. If you want the Game of Life, the book, just contact me, and I'll send you a copy of it. All right, so just let me know. Hi, love. Hi, everybody who's joining. How are you guys today? I hope you guys are all good. So, let's see. Hi, everybody. Oh, we got our first card. Card came out on its own. Oh, this is a good card. This sign is and it's number 1. So we've been pulling ones, y'all. We've been pulling a lot of ones. This is Mescanet. Mescanet is inside of a symbol of protection. Protection, and I believe this also is prosperity, which is really going to lead into our title for today. So, how are you guys all doing? We're talking about the game of life. Oh, let me play a little bit of music. I'm going to play just a little bit, a little low in the background. But you guys ready? I'm so ready, y'all. I got a lot to talk about. All right, we about to go ham. All right, y'all, let me read y'all this card real quick. So, this card right here is a beautiful goddess. And this is the birth house. This card represents, because it's a birth chamber. When we are born, there is a birth chamber that is in the spirit realm that connects our, thank y'all for the love. The birth chamber is basically our, like, how we get our gifts, our talents, the time of our birth, the time that we born, the time that our life expansion, and then our time of death. So she represents, and she's number 1, y'all. And you know that 1 is the leader. Can y'all hear the music? Y'all know that 1 is the leader, right? Drop some green hearts for me, y'all. 1 is the leader. And also this card is birth materialization. Something new begins. Consider the astrological influences operating. This is why I always tell you guys. Hi, beautiful. What's up, love? How are you, love bug? Hi, queen. Hi, look, I pulled the queen right here, see and look at her, she's always in her, I love your attire, I love everything that you wear, Ivory, it's so beautiful. So you guys, we are queens, y'all, step into your queenship. This is a good card to pull. I have mostly women following me, which I'm glad about that. I'm gonna jump around today, so I got like a good 40 minutes with y'all, okay? So we gotta talk about a lot today. But this card is such a good first card because the materialization of your new life, materialization, we are in, this is a system, y'all. The Matrix is a system, but it's a system in a system because the main system is spiritual. This is why I'm going to get into the game of life now. All right, let me get into the game of life, right? The game of life. Let me read y'all this quote. Most people consider life a battle, right? But it's not a battle. It is a game. The game of life, y'all. Hi, beautiful. Hi, another divine feminine queen. How are you, love? This is for you as well. So, birth materialization, something new begins. Consider the astrological influences operating. So, I always tell y'all, learn your birth chart. Learn your life path number. Learn your north node, your south node. It's truth and lies in everything, you guys. And the more you study something, the more that you can realize what goes to you. Just because, like, I'm an Aquarius, for an example, right? But if you look up what Aquarius is, I might have some similarities to that, but I don't 100% fall into that category because I still have my sun, I have my moon, just like y'all do. Okay, so we want to ignore all the negativity. Nobody cares about that, love. So listen, learn your whole chart. Learn who you are. Because most people consider life a battle, but it's not. It's a game, y'all. It's a game, however, which cannot be played successfully without the knowledge of spiritual law. And the Old Testament and New Testaments give the rules of the game with wonderful clearness. So it don't even have to be, you can go back into You can read, get the Book of the Dead. Get the Book of the Dead, y'all. So the Bible takes from everything. But the game of life is taking spiritual texts, whether it's the Bible or the Book of the Dead or the Quran or whatever you believe in. It's taking pieces from that, but you have to also learn the spiritual knowledge, right? So let's get into it. So the first rule of the game of life, right, which is the game. It's the actual game. And the game is, living, your housing, your materializations, because this card represents materializations. Procreation, this card represents birth. This card represents the birth chamber. So we're in a game. Some people want to have a family, some people don't. You can do whatever you want in this game, y'all. That's the thing. You have to come out of the victim mindset. And I know it's hard. I get it. This is why I always tell you guys to, like a puzzle. Exactly. Yes, just like a puzzle. And this is why I tell you guys to heal from your childhood trauma, right? I hope it's not too loud. Can y'all hear the music? But this is why I tell y'all to heal from your childhood trauma. Because when you heal from your childhood trauma, you can play this game of life. Why? Because now I'm going to read my notes, y'all. Because these people know the rules of this game. And even though people, people say life's not fair. People say life's not fair because the people who know the rules of the game, they getting over on you crazy. So you're left to feel like a victim because of the simple fact that this person knows that they know how to get over on you. Why? Because your heart, right? If you have a good heart, baby, you are easy lick to them. You are an easy lick. If you have a good heart, you are an easy lick for them because your kindness will be a free resource for them, which is what comes with being kind, right? Watching people, kids for free. There's people out here who will babysit your family members or whoever. Y'all can meet a stranger, and it's paradox. Not everybody is bad. I just had a client yesterday who was telling me that she has a son and she found a couple who watches her kid, gives her food, and she's very young. These girls be very young, getting caught with these men and having these babies, stuck in this game of life, feeling like the victim because again, these people know the rules. But this is how the Most High, Creator, universe, whatever you believe in, the higher power will always send you someone to help you. So my client, for example, she was saying how this couple helps her, watches her kid, and she's young. She's only 20, so she's literally struggling. And she even said something to me. She said, I truly want to do music. I want to dance, but it's no point for me to do that. And that's the thing, y'all. This is a part of the game in life. Whatever your gift and talent is, don't suppress that. This girl said to me, this young woman said to me, I have to go work. She said, I don't want people to think I'm lazy and that I don't want to work. But yeah, she's telling me you're working 5 days a week, 8.5 hours. I'm telling y'all, tap in the game of life. That time, 5 hours a week, 8 hours of your time, you can take back your time. Because why? Something new begins. Something new begins when you go within yourself and tap into another reality. Thank you, my love. How are you doing? 3 questions. I don't understand. Are you saying am I doing free questions? I will only pull cards for people who support me, like Ivory. Ivy, sorry, I be calling you Ivory. Did you have Ivy up? But Ivy, if Ivy wants, and that's crazy, that's my grandmother's name. But if Ivy wants a card, I will pull one for you. So if I see you on my channel a lot, I definitely will look out. I always look out for those who look out for me. That's how my heart is. So show love. I'm gonna show love back always. So Ivy, let me know if you do want me to pull a card for you, because I definitely will. But this is a cumulative reading, okay? This is for everyone, okay? So for who just asked that, so where's my help? Hold up. So where's my help? So Samantha, Samantha, this is for you too, okay? This card is the birth chamber. This represents materialization, new beginnings, and also, understand that your astrological sign is working in your favor, okay? So this is for you too. And for the person who said, so where is my help? Your help, my love, is on the inside. it's an illusion, and I understand that this is, again, I tell y'all to heal from your childhood trauma, because I completely understand that if you go through something so traumatic, so hard, so barren on your heart, and then you get out in this world, the world is a game of life. There are snakes and crooks out here, and they're getting over it on us all the time, with taxes, with the rent going up. So you will feel like, where the hell is my help at? Who the fuck cares about? Like, it will bring rage in you. I get that. But it has to come to a point, though, where you take a step back and you first show gratitude. Show gratitude, because guess what? Someone didn't wake up this morning. Someone's game of life is over. They not making no cereal today. They're not about to go, eat some good food, take a walk, scroll online, because lights out now, and they don't die. Dying is an illusion. All they're doing now is transcending, depending on how they play their game of life. And thank y'all for all the love and likes. I love y'all so much. But depending on how this paper, listen, depending on how you play your game of life, it will depend on where you ascend to, or if you will descend. So whoever checked out last night, or whoever checked out 5 minutes ago, I think people die like every 10 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta look up the exact statistics, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe that people die every 10 seconds. So for every person who just took their last breath, from the time, this is the birth chamber, see? Birth chamber. From the time you were born, the spirits are already creating your destiny, your soul pattern. This is why you have to know your astrological signs. They're putting you in a solar system when certain signs and stars align, and that's when you come into this earth. You're coming into this earth from the power and the force field of these black holes. The stars are the black holes, or the light holes, and you're coming through from that. And Mescanet, number one, the leader, Mescanet is in the birth chamber protecting the mother. So that way she can birth you, right? Whether you born to a fucking demon or angel, your spirit team is still protecting your soul, so you can come through here and do your mission. And you have free choice. You have free will. You can follow. This is why they take your power from you. If we was to teach our children in school what your life path is, I'm life path master number 11. I was born to teach. I was born to do this, but I found this out later in my life. Just imagine if they taught us that in school. I would be on a way different level right now, because I would already have this knowledge. I would have had it going throughout my childhood. But we teach our children stuff that doesn't really matter. Reading, writing, math, those are important. But we force our children to sit 8 hours in the class. So this goes back to you. Where's my help? If you were forced in a system from 5 until you're 18 to follow these rules, if you came from an abusive family, all that shit is adding on to your brain. So I get it. People out here angry. I get that. But we have to show people that is another way. If I went through the same thing like y'all, abuse, trauma, all that. And if I'm able now to live the life of my dreams, if I was able to jump realities, if I can jump realities, so can you. If I can do it, what makes you any different? We are reflections of each other. So your help will come from other like-minded people. Your help will come from, first of all, comes from within first. You are the only person who can save you. You are the only person who can get up and say, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. There's thousands of jobs out here. Y'all don't have to settle for a job. You can use this just over broke job. Job stands for just over broke. So that just over broke, right? That little extra $50 that you got after you're done paying all your bills, you have a choice to take that $50 and you can literally go buy a book or buy something that you're good at. You have to invest in yourself. So you have to take this money, get something that's going to put your gift out here, and do that every time. Every 2 weeks you get paid. Just $50. I'm working for you. Okay, I'm working for you. I'm helping you with your dream. You're a multi-millionaire company. Guess what? My just over broke money, I'm going to take this money and invest it into myself now. And every day I'm going to work on my own gift. Because now let's go back to the game of life, right? Now back to the game of life. If you're going to cultivate and work on your own gift, the second law, the first law is the law of prosperity, right? The law of prosperity is giving and receiving. So if I'm working on my gift, that means I'm giving. The law of prosperity states that whatever you give, you will get back. If you have that heart, if you have a heart to give and you want to receive as well. So you're giving people your gift, your time, your energy. What do you think you're going to get back? You're going to get everything back in return, but you have to keep it going. You can't just do something one time and expect for, oh, well, because the seed has to grow. You have to plant the seeds, you know? Y'all have to plant the seeds. All right, let me read your comments, my bad. And then I'm going to go to my next point, okay? So, Jesus Christ is King, repent. Come on, y'all, with this. Y'all need to wake up. Okay, if that's how you feel, go somewhere else. Told him to ask God. yes, Ivy, tell him. Yes, it does bring rage. It does, I know, y'all. I understand that it brings that rage, right? And look what we pulled. A fire card, 7. Lucky number 7, synchronicity. Luck. You are lucky. I know it brings rage, but guess what, baby? You're lucky. And all you have to do is tap in so you can see your synchronicities. The more you see your synchronicities, the more you will be aware that, oh, I'm player 1. You are player 1. At the end of the day, it's up to you to take back your power and say, I don't care who you are. I'm going to override. I'm going to rise above from all this. I'm going to rise above from the projects. The government creates stuff to keep you asleep. So if they put you in a project and now you're able to come out of that, you are already winning right there, because the government didn't want you to come out. The government wanted you to live and grow old and die in the projects. Why? That the whole time that the spirits was creating you in the spirit realm and they was preparing your birth chamber, while they were preparing you in the spirit realm, this physical reality with these inorganic beings who want to harvest your energy already said, no, when you come, you're going to be right in the hood. You're going to be right in the ghettos. You're not going to have a good education. You ain't going to know all the parts of your sign. You're not even going to know your life path number. People learned this stuff. Why? Because, whistleblowers. People are going to put the truth out here. There's so much truth out here. But if you come from a state of poverty, nobody's worried about reading or learning. Everyone is just worried about survival. When you're in survival mode, what makes you think? This is why they planned it out so strategically. And we can't, this is why it's the game of life. We can't get mad at them. They're playing the game of life. They're harvesting the energy so that way they can live their life freely. Don't have to work no 9-to-5 job. These people not working. These people, so that should make you turn your anger into passion for yourself. While they're laid up with their feet up, what we doing? Jumping up every morning, not even eating sometimes, rushing to work in traffic. But they over there with their feet up, relaxing, eating whatever they want, going to whatever country they want. So with that being said, if you are in the ghettos, right? If you are in the ghettos, in the hood, if you're in survival mode, who cares about reading if they're in survival mode? Nobody cares about reading esoteric knowledge and getting books and books and books, because one, my money is not about to go to books, my money is going to go to food. But this is why I tell y'all, just over broke. That little $50, you can take that $50 that you get from your check after you pay all your bills so you can have a roof over your head, because we are animalistic. We don't want to we're not back in the day no more where we can just go and build. You can live in a tent, you can live off grid, you can do whatever you want. But 9 times out of 10, most of us want to live in a house. Most of us want to have safety. So that little extra money you getting from your check, that even if it's $50, like I said, you can go get yourself a book for $20. You can spend your extra $50 from your check. You can take $20 and get a book that will unlock shit in your brain, because you don't use your brain is so powerful, you're only using a small percent of it. But if you start reading, knowledge is power. But if you're in survival mode, who cares about knowledge? This is why you have to understand the game and see how they played it against you. They played this shit against you. My number is 8. Oh, you number 8, period. Life path number 8. Mine is 33. Okay, y'all is good. I like that. More like 6. Okay, I see y'all. Y'all know y'all stuff. That's good that y'all know y'all numbers and stuff too, because that's very important to know who you are. I gift for a reading. Destiny, I'll pull one card for you if you if you want a gift, I'll pull a card for you. Instant gratification, wake up. Yes, exactly. Destiny, ma'am, turn away from, oh gosh, energy vampires, pointing fingers. We are the real currency. Exactly. Only 10% of our brains. Exactly. We're only using that very small percent of our brain, right? And you have way more ability. You have way more talent within you. You just don't even know. You're not aware because they put a cloak over you. They put an illusion over you. They tricked you. Don't let nobody trick you out your spot, y'all. You can take back your power. That which is above. This card represents that which is above. And victory, the winner, triumph over adversity. See, I told y'all that you are a winner. This card, number 7, lucky number 7. And it also represents being victorious. Why? Now I'm going to read some of my notes too. Because your kindness, again, these narcissistic people, these inorganic beings, these people who don't have love or compassion within their spirit, they are playing you against this game for their own benefit, for their own self-gratification. Because your heart, again, is an easy lick for them. Because you have free resources that they can get for free. You can watch their kids for free. You can do their hair for free. They can come to you and borrow money. It depends on what level they are, because these people will be so evil and be broke as hell and still use you for your house, your car, your money. They will, or have multiple people who they can recycle and use them. Why? Because they know the game of life. They don't want to make their own money. They rather manipulate and take it from other people who is not healed. This is why I'm telling y'all, when you're not healed, people will use you, and they will have a recyclable of a bunch of you, a bunch of people who are asleep, who don't love themselves. These narc men will have multiple women just running through all of them for whatever, for sex, for benefits, for whatever. And women too. Women will do the same thing as well. Women will have a bunch of men and just keep using them, keep running through them. That's the game of life. That is the game of life. And stay in your home, use your card. So like I said, when you're not properly guided, when you are not properly guided from your parents, if you had an egg and sperm donor who was abusive to you, they hindered you, right? So that means that you seem like you weren't properly guided. So that means that they think you lost. These people will think that you're lost. So if they think you're lost, then they think you lost. Why? Because of their heartbreak, because of the deception, because of your depression, because of all these psychological things you're experiencing, because of the pain and the traumas. Then they think you're lost. Then especially if you open up and people know your story. This is why y'all have to be mindful who you share your information with. Being vulnerable is a gift. Don't get me wrong. It's such a huge gift to be vulnerable, to be strong, to share your story. But when you are not healed yet, and when you don't know who you are yet, when you share your story, people are going to use your story against you, and people are going to try to hurt you with your story, because they know that, okay, you've been through heartbreak, okay, you've been abused, all this stuff. They're going to slither right in your face and pretend that they care so much about you. They're going to gaslight you. This is what gaslighting means. Gaslight you to think that they are your friend, right? Because of this, they will think you will do anything to have someone. Because you've been through so much trauma and abuse, they will think, oh look, he'll do anything just to have somebody in their life, because everybody treated them so badly. So here I am on my knight in shining armor, when they're not. They're actually the epitome of hell, the fucking deep dark hell. Thank you, my love. I love you so much, Ivy. Ivy, my day one, y'all. When I did my song, she was dancing to my song. She was twerking to my song. I felt so special. I'm like, period. Like, I love y'all. Thank you, Prima Donna. Oh, I like that name too. Prima Donna. Yes. Ain't Prima Donna somebody famous? I just love that name. It sounds very rich. All right, so now the next law of the next part of the game of life is the power of the word, right? Words have so much power. And so I work with a lot of people, and sometimes I have to catch myself, because a lot of people will say, you know, I'm not nothing, or I can't do this, or I'm gonna always fail. And I let people talk. I let them say how they want to feel, and I try to say it in a good way. Like, I try, because I'm so spiritual, but when I'm a therapist, so. And I work for people too. So you have to be mindful, because not everybody, people are so creeped out by spirituality. I can't just I'm myself always, but I can't just go into laws and physics and the universe with somebody who, that's not really my job to do. But I'm real, so I'm going to try to squeeze it in there and let you know that, my love, the more you say that you're a loser, the more that you say that you're not going to be good enough, or that you're going to always be broke. You're speaking that over yourself, and the universe is going to say, okay, then here you go. If you are coming from this type of mindset, then the universe is going to give you, that's going to be your reality. You choose your reality. I say that I'm abundant. I say that I'm prosperous. I'm rich. I'm beautiful. I'm amazing. I'm full of love and joy. And that's what I attract no matter what. No matter what happens, I know who I am. But if you are so sad and low, and which again, I'm not trying to be insensitive because I was there too. I know how it feels to be suicidal. I know how it feels to not want to be here anymore. You know, people who actually kill themselves, when you really think about it, it's the saddest thing ever because they were experiencing so much fucking pain from this game. It's a game, y'all. They was experiencing so much pain from losing that they decided the only way to relieve the pain is to end their own life. And in the spirit realm, now when they do that, their higher self, now they have to possibly come back. And I hear that if you have to come back, it could be 10 times harder. So, yep, the restart. Thank you, my love. Love your heart. I love you too, beautiful. It's the restart. So if you cannot withstand and endure, this is what it means to endure. Somebody asked me yesterday on live, what is a warrior? A warrior is going to endure. A warrior is strong. A warrior is going to like not ever give up and keep on going. If I lost this fight today, guess what? I'm gonna come back again tomorrow. I'm never gonna stop. That's what a warrior is. Y'all have to embody that energy for yourself. Y'all have to read. This is why knowledge is power. When you can read other people's lives and hear how bad they had it, and you see how, don't think that everybody who's successful that it just fell into their lap. No, a lot of people had to work hard for that. A lot of people were homeless, didn't have nowhere to go, sleeping in their car, sleeping in random people's houses, house to house, couch to couch. That's not a comfortable way to live. As a human, it's not comfortable. Humans like to have stability. Humans like to be comfortable. Embodying. Yes, embodying. Never had nobody right. And that's the thing, y'all. Like, a lot of people who did not have anybody growing up or just around them in their circle, period. Because when you were a kid, you don't have a choice. When you were a kid, let's go back to this card. When you are in that birth chamber and when you come down to this earth, whatever family you were born into, you have no choice. You have a newborn baby cannot choose nothing. That newborn baby is still going back and forth from the spirit realm. That's why it's sleeping so much. But the environment, and it's so sad if a newborn is born into a fucking toxic environment, because that newborn cannot even make it because of the stress, the toxicity, the drama. That newborn can actually pass away before they even make it to 10 months old. So again, being a child, you have no say so over what you are programmed with. It's not up to you, because that's the free choice of your parents, your egg and sperm donor. Just because somebody can get pregnant and have a baby does not make them a powerful figure for you. Does not mean that they're going to teach you the things that you actually need to learn. So I say all that to say this, so yeah, that's a game of life. And then love when you love they giving you is false. Yeah, so they will think, people who know the game of life will think that because you had a hard upbringing, they will think you're going to take anything. They will think you want to accept anything. And they're giving you crumbs of love, y'all. They're giving you crumbs of love. So this is why, we got Ty and we got Geb, number 1 again. So we pulled 2 ones, y'all. We pulled Geb, right? This card represents loyalty. This card represents, because Geb loves nut, and he's always yearning for nuts. So this is a part of the game of life too. Love, y'all. Love, right? Let's go back to, because love is one of them. Love is a beautiful thing. When you genuinely love somebody with no conditions, that will help you get through this game of life as well. This is why people will tell you, find your tribe. But in all reality, you have to attract your tribe. You got to attract the ones who are for you. Because if you have a pure heart and you giving out love to everybody around you, because, I heard you say it too, Ivy, and that's my favorite thing too, because I read a lot. And I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. And like Rich Dad Poor Dad said, which Ivy said yesterday on her live, you become like the 5 closest people you're surrounded by. So if you have so much love within you and you got these snakes around you and they just taking all your love, right? They taking all your love. What do you think you're going to become? Do you think that you're going to be a light being? No, you're going to eventually have resentment, hate, guilt. That shit is going to fuck with you. This is why y'all have to get out early. I'm telling y'all because I know this. I have people who are in their 50s. Once you reach past a certain age and you have not removed yourself, you're going to cause yourself to be sick mentally. Not even just physically. You can mentally cause yourself to be sick because you're allowing yourself to be gaslit. I got away in my 20s. Early 20s, I got away. And look at you all don't really know me for me to tell y'all to look. But from me removing myself at an early age, it allowed me to heal and grow. Because now when I'm in my 30s, my 40s, my 50s, my 60s, my mindset will be different because I removed myself from people who did not serve me. So y'all have to do the same thing. Even if you are in your 30s or 40s, once you realize that somebody is not right, go ahead and cut that cord so you can heal. Because from the word for goose, loyalty, materialization of one's plans, nourishment and the connection, the earth energies. Come on now. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Materialization of one's plans, my love. Y'all are in control. You have to materialize what you want. You have to. And the power of non-resistance, right? Let's talk about the power of non-resistance. This is another law for this game of life. The power of non-resistance. When you are forcing yourself to be in an environment that's not conducive to your evolution, you are resisting because you can feel that you're not happy. You can feel that you deserve better. You can feel that people are withholding love from you. Why? Because love is also a power tool to overcome this game of life, to win this game of life. You can win this game of life with pure love. Do you know how amazing you can be if you're surrounded by love? Do you not know the things you can do if you have pure love around you? Who's not using you, using consequences and rewards? I do ABA therapy with children with autism and with children that does not have autism as well. But ABA therapy is basically like how you teach a child, okay, you did this wrong, so this is your consequence, and here's your reward. Of course, you don't beat your child. That's a no-no. But it's all psychological. You make a rewards chart. But these people will use consequences and rewards against y'all and applied behavior analysis. For applied behavior analysis, they will take from that, and everything's subconscious, y'all. These are the terminologies that us as humans were so smart to write down, but people are subconsciously textbook definition of narcissists, textbook definition of using consequences and rewards against you. Oh, you don't want to do what I say? Like I told y'all yesterday, y'all live with a narc. How the narc telling you can't have a key to their house? What type of sick mental fuck shit is that on a person's mind? I live here, this is supposed to be my home temporarily, but I can't have a key to get in and out. That's treating somebody like a fucking child. I gotta sit on a step until you get home from whatever you're doing. Do you know how degrading that is? People will literally fucking degrade you just so they can feel like they have power. When people don't, even your own children, you don't have power over them. They're their own free being. It's your job to help raise them up the way that they're supposed to go in this game of life. Teach them these laws, the laws of prosperity, the power of the word, the law of non-resistance, the law of karma, and the law of forgiveness. And I told y'all, if y'all want this book, I'll send it to y'all. These are power tools. You're supposed to teach your child this because if you're no longer with that child, and when that child turns 18 and they out in this world, they will know when somebody's trying to come up on them and use them for their own games. Because that's the game, like Monopoly. You are supposed to teach them. You don't own or control anything. The only thing you can own and control is yourself. You only have power over how you feel. You only have power over how you respond to things. You cannot control nobody. You can't. You're supposed to always have love. So imagine living with people and who treat you like you're beneath them, just so they can feel powerful, just so they can feel like I have power and control, because they don't love themselves, because they're actually, see, y'all gotta understand, this is the deeper part. These narcs who treat y'all badly, they're treating you badly because they're actually losing at the game of life. They're actually losing because at the end of the day, they're losing. Why? Because this card also represents materialization too, and this is number 6. But these narcs are losing the game of life because of the simple fact that, baby, when it's time to transcend, they gonna have to come back, and they know it, love. That's why they using y'all. That's why they feel so powerful now, because they know for a fact that their heart's not pure. They know for a fact that they're gonna descend. Listen, you have to get this shit right. You have to. Until you get it right, you cannot ascend and go to higher dimensions, higher frequencies. There's so many realities. There's realities and realities. On this earth, we have millions and trillions, more than that, of different reality dimensions we can step in. But outside of this atmosphere, bro, this is just this atmosphere of Earth, Mars, the sun, all our planets, that's so tiny, bro. That's tiny as shit compared to all the other fucking atmosphere and universes. Like, that's the thing. So do y'all not think that when I'm getting chills, so therefore I know I'm right. So do y'all not think that if you go ahead and pass your test, it's funner shit to do, bro? It's probably realities where it's just like, because again, humans fornicate and defecate. Spirits don't do that. Spirits are not fornicating or defecating. So do you know how lit it would be to be a spirit and just be in a reality where your body don't get hungry, you don't feel hunger pains, you're not in pain? Earth is pain. Do you get that? Earth is pain. Even if you live in the best life of the best life, you're still going to have pain, because if you don't eat that day, guess what? Your stomach won't fucking eat itself. That's the paradox. Do you feel me? You gotta feel me to feel me, bro. You have to feel me to feel me. That part. Hold up. Yes, complaining. Bitter, resentful until we raise awareness. Exactly. Yes, and people will. I was bitter. I was hateful. I was angry as fuck. Used to self-harm, all that stuff. That's why I love my clients so much, because I understand. Every time I hear a client crying out for help, it breaks me. It literally breaks me, because I was there. And I'm not where I want to be at. I'm still climbing up, but I'm not where I used to be. I'm not sad or depressed no more. And if I do have a weird day, I can transmute and make my day even better. But we have to raise people up at least to that vibration. We got to get people out of the vibration of feeling bad for themselves, feeling sorrow. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, and I forgot what I just said. I said something good. What you in psychology apply? Yes, I'm a therapist, love. I have VA and ABA. I know that's right. Yes, we have so much in common. Yes, we do. I do remember you saying that you want to get your doctorate, right? And this card represents love, pleasure, and beauty, y'all. That's also love. I just said love. Look at that. Look at my team. My spirit team go gang for me. I told y'all. My ancient Egyptian deities are always with me, bro. So I just told y'all that love is another law of the game of life. And we pulled the love card. Love, beauty, and pleasure. Because that's what life is filled of. It's a paradox. You can have more love and pleasure than pain. Like I said, you can be a millionaire, know this spiritual knowledge, have a happy life, pay all your taxes, because you're gonna, no matter what level you get into, you're gonna always have to pay something, the taxes. Even if you own your home, baby, you still gotta pay those property taxes. So you can get to a level, right, where you have more. The pain can be so low. Like I said, the paradox, the pain can just be that you did not eat that day, so you're having hunger pains. You stubbed your toe, like little light shit. But pain, this 3D reality is pain. That's why some people say that this is hell. But I believe that hell is a state of mind, because you can transmute everything. Even if you do feel like you're getting hungry, you can control yourself. You can fight urges. You can push through things. You can. It's all mental. It's all in your mind. But it's only but so much that a person can take. You know? So this card again represents love, pleasure, and beauty, and it's number 6. So 6 is balance between the earthly energies. And which one was earthly energies as well? One of these had earthly energies. Oh yeah. Where'd it go? No. Oh yeah. So look at that. Loyalty, materialization of one's plans, nourishment, and the connection of earth energies, right? That's number 1. And again, number 1 is that willpower. Number 1 is that leadership. Take leadership of your own life, y'all. You got this. And then we pull this one, love, pleasure, and beauty. Like, we in alignment, y'all. I tell y'all this. And it's number 6. So number 6 is also the balance of earthly and spiritual realms. Know who you are, y'all. Master yourself. Know the planetary energies, because also, y'all, do the astrocartography chart, okay? The astrocartography will help you realize where you want to be in this world. If you put in your date of birth, you put in the time you were born, it can tell you what part in the world that you will benefit the most from the energy from the way the sun and all the planets line up and all the energy is hitting that spot. Like, let's say Texas, right? Let's say you do your chart and Texas states that if you go here, you will have like these downloads of career ideas or creation and money and love and peace. Different places, and there's even places in the world that it'll tell you if you go here, it'll be like, it won't actually say gaslight, but it'll say like, if you go here, you're going to start to question yourself. You're going to start to doubt yourself. Like, I'm in an area now, I moved to an area that is, for me, for my chart, is an area for healing. And because I'm a healer, because I'm a therapist, it works for me. But the paradox to this area that I'm in is that if you do not know who you are, this particular area I'm in can make you question yourself, can make you depressed, can make you not want to even be bothered with people. So you have to know who you are and apply that shit and go off and take off like a rocket. I'm trying to tell y'all. So do your astrocartography chart. Do your astrocartography chart. I'm gonna pull another card. Oh, and judgment. This card is a judgment card. Judgment of the self. Y'all judge yourselves. Y'all don't need nobody to tell you who you are. Okay? Nobody can tell you shit. And that's period. They can't tell you nothing. Judgment of the self or by others, the outcome depending on the integrity of the current. Purification. This card represents purification and judgment. And we got 7 again. So 7 is alignment, but this is 4. Number 4, grounded, stable, feeling calmness, solidity. And it's seasons. Okay, here we go. It's seasons, right? It's seasons for everything. Just like when I pull our birth chamber card, right? It's seasons for everything. It's seasons and cycles. Women have their cycles. Women have their seasons. And this is judgment. So when you can judge yourself, or when you're being judged by others, it's all about your integrity of yourself. The integrity you have of yourself will be the outcome of your reality. The outcome of your reality is all about your own integrity. It's all about how if you purify, you have to purify yourself, y'all. So, all right, y'all. So that was my teaching for today. Now, do you guys have any questions for me? And I'll pull one of mine too. I'm building my deck, y'all. I got my own little deck too that I use with mine. And look, goose egg. So I pulled goose egg, and this goes with this card. So number 1, I'm telling y'all are leaders. Y'all need to embody that strength, that confidence, straight arrow, willpower, precision, individuality, self-discovery, self-empowerment, willpower, masculine energy. Your masculine energy, listen, y'all, I know a lot of y'all are women in here, but women, you have that masculine energy in you as well. Your masculine energy, no one remember the time I was born. It's on your birth certificate, love. You have to get your birth certificate. Get your birth certificate, Shay, it's on your birth certificate, okay? You look young, so if you're young, it's definitely on it. Now I know, like my aunt is over 70. Her time is not on hers, and thank y'all y'all got me to almost 5K. Thank you. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. But Shay, you have to order your birth certificate, okay, my love? Order your birth certificate, or just look on it, because they have to mark the time you was born. Like, they have to. Like I said, I don't know what's the deal with the older people, because my aunt is like 70 something, and I want to do her reading. I wanted to find like all her stuff with her, but I don't know her time of birth, so I can't really put it on the app so I can see what her moon, her sun is. I think you can call the hospital you was born. Yeah, you can do that too. I'm gonna tell my aunt that. I don't even know if was she even born? I don't know where. I said, was she born? Of course she was born, but I don't even know, like, if she was born in PA or if she was born down south. But I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna tell my aunt that too, because that is a good one. She just said she was gonna order hers, but y'all can order your birth certificate, or yes, call the hospital. Call the hospital. But, and like I said, you're young, so it'll definitely work for you. I don't know if it'll work for my aunt because she old. Like, I mean, she's not really old. I don't know why I said that. Age is just a number, y'all. Age is literally just a number, because she's 70 and she damn sure don't act it or look it. She do look like she's like in her 40s or late 30s. Like, she look good as hell, walking around, getting around. She be going everywhere. But definitely, I was born in Jamaica. Damn, I don't know how it work over there. Damn, my love. Yeah, I don't know how it works over there. Won't you call them? Won't you call them? And let me tell y'all this, because the goose egg is very important, right? Let me tell y'all this really fast. Where is that one part that I wanted? Okay, yeah. Gab is the color of green. That's another thing. Green, right? Green represents not only the color of earth and vegetation, but also the grayish green that appears in decomposition and mold. I told y'all, you have to purify yourself, okay? You can become an alchemist, y'all. You can transmute anything. All the dead weight, you can turn that into doves. All the dead weight of pain, trauma, resentment, you can take that and flip it for yourself. It's all energy. The energy never dies. It can only be transferred. All that pain and rage you put into people, into the system. This is why I listen to Ralph Smart. Infinite Waters is my mentor. And he always says, focus on the things you love, not the things you hate. Because the more you keep on focusing on, I hate this system, because that was me, y'all. Last year, I was like, fuck this system. This system is bullshit. It's taking all my money. But I switched it. Instead of me putting all my energy and rage into the system, I decided to put all my energy and turn the rage into passion, because I'm very passionate. You can flip it. Rage can be passion. Passion is a beautiful thing, right? When y'all making love, right? Right, when you make love, y'all don't want to just do it on some weird stuff. You want y'all see and be up in it. So you can turn your rage into passion. That rage you have for people, turn that shit and flip it. Okay, you played me. Okay, you cheated on me. Okay, you thought you broke my heart. Okay, and y'all know it's okay to admit that, yeah, I'm a little hurt. That's the ego. Okay, you hurt me a little bit, because we want what we want. Humans want something that is theirs. This is mine. But that's okay, love. That's okay, because all the love I gave you, I'm going to give it to myself. And watch how high I go. You're going to go so high. The heart chakra is associated with green. Exactly. Y'all see, and I told y'all I'm an Aquarius, so I jump around so much. But exactly, the heart chakra is green. So drop them green hearts for my Nutric healing brand. That's gang, y'all. But yes, green, raise your vibration, because the love, one of the powers of the game of life is love. And when you, thank you, my love, prima donna. And when you raise your love, and then what happens? Let me read y'all this other one. What happens when you raise your love? Because Maslow's hierarchy of needs, when you can have esteem is your heart chakra, right? But in Maslow, he called it esteem. Esteem is respect, self-esteem, status, recognition, strength, and freedom. Baby, you are free from your heart. And yes, like Gab, green eggs and ham. I wrote that. I put green eggs and ham. I don't eat meat though, y'all. Do y'all eat meat? Y'all, I know that people gonna do whatever they want, but me personally, I can't eat. I just can't eat my creation. Like I'm a god, so I just can't eat my creation. But there's another part on here I wanted to read to y'all too. Gab is he's also the father of gods, right? And so, he laid the egg. The egg is sun emerged. The egg represents sun too. The sun is our guiding principle, y'all. The sun is how we eat, okay? I'm trying to get off of chicken. I'm not even gonna lie though. When I used to eat meat, I did used to love chicken. Can't even lie. That's why I love vegan chicken though. Vegan chicken is so good. So try vegan chicken. Try Impossible. Oh, Impossible chicken nuggets do taste just like chicken. So try those. Definitely after hearing about the lab meat they released. I know they releasing all that. I'm like, look, I've been vegan now for 2 years, and I was vegetarian for 5 years before that. So not eating meat has been like a 7-year journey for me. And I'm glad, because the reason why I stopped, I saw a video. My friend showed me a video of a chicken that had all this, it was huge. The chicken was big as shit. I'm like, oh no, hell no. Hell no. And then like I told y'all, y'all see his erect phallus, that phallus. Alright, I told y'all sex energy is beautiful, but just don't give y'all sex energy to anybody. But that phallus, his phallus is representing, he's seeking his lover, y'all. Love. Everybody wants love. The deities loved each other. Some of them fought and some of them killed each other and stuff. That's what happens when you come to earth. People get angry, people want power, but majority it was love and creation, and everybody had a principle to fulfill. Everybody has a duty, okay? Everybody has their own gift. I'm master number 11. I was born to teach. I was born to do this. Whatever y'all gifts is, do it. If y'all gift is writing, drawing, bringing people together, if you have a gift to bring people together, that's beautiful. If you have a gift of creating an environment that is so common, y'all know what I'm talking about when y'all go to certain people's houses and it's like, damn, I could stay here all day, I could stay here all year. If you have that gift, you gonna win. That's one of your tools for the game of life, that gift of love, of cultivating, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So yeah, so the goose egg, and like I said, the goose egg is also, why can't I see my oh yeah, here we go. The egg is to crack open and release new sun and energy. Ooh, so when you crack the egg, that's a release of that egg yolk. But the egg yolk is yellow. Sun energy. We get everything from the sun. Your body, everything penetrates our skin. The vitamin D, right? Photosynthesis. We photosynthesize like the plants. The plants need the photosynthesis so they can grow and produce what? Because it's only water. The plants only need the water and the sun, and the seeds. But once that seed is planted and it gets the sun and water from the rain, now it's going to grow. Now you have food to eat. Then you put that food in your mouth. Then when we die in transition, and y'all gotta get comfortable. Y'all gotta be comfortable knowing that, okay, I'm gonna die. So what? Where I'm gonna go? I'm still gonna be here. You still gonna be here. Death is a beautiful thing. Death is only a beginning. The birth chamber. Let's go, y'all. The birth chamber. The birth chamber, okay? The birth chamber molds the ka while the child is still in the womb, and she assists at the birth of the ka that is born the same time as the child. Here she announces its destiny. Its destiny. I told y'all, she is so powerful. She announces the destiny, the astrological point of the birth that fixes the influences of the planets and constellations that into the pattern of the individual's life. This is why y'all have to know the star constellations of yourself, the constellations of who you are, because that's going to direct the trajectory of where you should go. And if you're feeling confused, right, if you're doing something that you're not happy with, and that can be why. This is why I told you, like I told my client, she's like, oh, I want to sing, but I'm not going to. And what if we was to do her birth chart and we find out that in her, that's a gift of hers, her voice, and you going against that and you wonder why you depressed. You depressed because your spirit is telling you, hey, let me be free. Don't die with your song still inside you. That's what that saying means. Don't die and not live the way you wanted to live, because you never know, you might have to come back, y'all. So take your life into your own hands. Take it back, y'all. Take back all your power. Take your power back. Definitely after hearing, oh yeah, I read that. Okay, yeah, take back your power. Do not be afraid, my love. Don't be afraid. Number 8, because you are so abundant. 8 represents prosperity, abundance, financial well-being. Come on, we in alignment. I'm always pulling cards that go exactly with what I'm saying. Determination and inner strength, equalizer, the balance. You have to balance yourself, okay? Balance yourself. Go within and heal from your childhood trauma so you can balance yourself. Yeah, thank you, Queen. I appreciate you so much, Prima Donna, period. Go within yourself and balance yourself, y'all. Let me read y'all this, and I'm gonna pull one for you, Prima Donna, and then I'm about to get off. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pull. I'm going to read y'all this, and then I'm going to hop off. And this card represents the secret, because y'all don't got to tell people y'all business. The secret. Secret initiation. The transmission of occult power. Transmute everything. Secret initiation, y'all. The Game of Life, I told y'all, if anybody again wants this book, please just contact me. You can DM me, email me. My link is in the bio. I will send you The Game of Life, okay? But The Game of Life, this book is a secret initiation for you because it's truth and lies and everything. You can read this book, take from it, and know, okay, this is what I have to do. So occult power, I'm telling y'all, the occult, that power, esoteric knowledge, that's beautiful. And I know y'all grew up in these churches. Oh, that's evil, that's demon. No, it's not. It's the truth. Y'all are so scared and stuck. Y'all are so scared and stuck. You're welcome, my love. I'm about to pull one for you right now, and then I'm gonna get off. But people be so scared and stuck for what? Like, why are you scared? Why are you so stuck? Ooh, we got Tepi. We got number 6 for you. So let's see if this is alignment for you. 6 represents, again, that balance of earthly and spiritual energies, right? Initiation as well. And I just said initiation is an occult power. Extrasensory, because your sixth sense, clairvoyancy, your intuition, caretaker, nurturer, compassionately serves others. Oh, and you a Virgo. Okay, so Virgos are very, what's the word? Particular and very like, what is the word? Perfectionist. Virgos are perfectionists. So if you become a parent, or even if you are a parent, or even if you do whatever job you want, you're gonna be so abundant, balancing that energy, because being a perfectionist is not always a bad thing. You don't want to be too much of a perfectionist, of course, because you want to be able to balance yourself, because you don't want to, if you so much of a perfectionist and you don't, let's say you want to make content, but you're like, no, I'm gonna keep redoing it. No, you gotta just do it, y'all. It's never ever gonna be a right time. Just do it, because the more you like me getting on here talking, the more I do this, y'all, the more I make videos, the more I realize that this is literally a skill. For somebody to get on here and talk for an hour, for somebody to keep making videos every day, that shit is not easy. I used to look at it and be like, oh yeah, I want to do that. It's fun. It's fun, but it's not easy, because you gotta know, you gotta have your plan set out, you gotta take the time to do this, you gotta edit your stuff. It's not easy. So this card represents obscurity, right? And also the lapis lazuli. So get you, I don't know if you're into crystals, I don't have one yet, but get you some lapis lazuli, because that blue, that's primordial water, and it represents lapis lazuli. And this card says, through the darkness, there is a glimmering of light and hope with perseverance. This light will blossom into your new perception of the world. And that's on period, love. That's on period. Me too. Oh, you a Virgo too, Juice Box? Is that Juice Box? Oh, yes, Juice Box. While you're reading me to the tea, love, I want to create a podcast, but low-key scared, LOL. Don't be scared. Do not be scared. This card represents obscurity. Obscurity means the unknown. Obscurity means you don't know what's going to happen. You can't see, but guess what? You can believe in yourself. This is a good card for you. Obscurity, y'all. Let me give you the exact. I want to give you the exact definition of obscurity, because it means unknown, but I know that whatever else it says is going to really, obscurity is going to really align for you too. The state of being unknown, inconspicuous, or unimportant. Okay, inconspicuous, unimportant, unknown. You don't know what's going to happen, but you have to believe in yourself, because why? It's number 6. Number 6 is the balance of the spiritual realms, and you know your life path number. You know what you came here to do. Number 6 represents that nurturer, compassion, and that service. So your podcast is a service. That's a service for other people. That's one of the laws. Yo, you popping, sis. That's one of the laws, because the law of prosperity, what you put out, you get back. So if you I just told y'all in the beginning of this live, if you go ahead and work on your gift, if you want to do something, do it. Hi my love. If you want to do something, do it, because that's a part. You're going to feed the law of prosperity. What you put out, you get back, love. You get that shit right back. Put it when you are generous to other people with your voice, you're sharing something. A podcast is you getting on there just like talking on TikTok or anything else. You're using your voice and you're speaking on a topic. You're pulling people in. You're letting people know that, okay, there's somebody else out here who thinks like me. You might have a thought. Your truth, whatever your truth is, will help somebody else with their own truth. That's how I started talking. Ralph Smart Infinite Waters helped me with my obscurity. A year ago, I started talking online a year ago. I've only been doing this for a year and I'm getting better and better. But I was afraid. I was also afraid a year ago. I didn't want to do that. I would post a YouTube video and then hurry up and delete it. But now I got over 200 fucking videos and I love doing this shit. But I didn't know. It was the unknown. But Ralph Smart always say, speak even when your voice shakes. Even when my voice was shaking and I was nervous, I still kept going. And I still get nervous sometimes, you feel me? But that's okay, because I know I'm the shit and I'm going to keep on going. So same for you. You might not know what's going to happen, but all you got to do is do it. Throw that rock. You throw that rock, it's going to land and hit something. And that's on period, my love. That's on period. You got this. You got this, okay? Hi, everybody. Hi, beautiful. You're amazing as well. Oh, you are so welcome. I love you guys. And look, and we on number 6. Come on, 6. That's alignment. All right, y'all. I'm gonna pull out here. I'll pull one more for mine, and I'm gonna get off. Oh, bitch better have my money. That's on period. Bitch better have my money. What? Tell them they better have your fucking money. Your podcast. Let them know, bitch, you better have my money. Go ahead and monetize on that podcast, sis. Go ahead. They better have that fucking check for you. That's on game, my love. I love y'all. I love doing this, though. It gets funner and funner. And I'm sorry I have to go because I have a client, but I love you guys so much. Yes, I do. I'm a spiritualist and I'm also a therapist. So all you have to do is go to my link in my bio and I got you. Just hit me up. Let me know what you want. And I definitely got you. And like I told y'all, if y'all want this book, I have it on the, it's on the computer. So I don't have an actual copy. But I mean, it's a copy on the computer. I can send y'all the copy. So hit me up if you want mentorship or anything, or reading, some therapy. I specialize in TFCBT, trauma focused, cognitive behavior therapy. But I also do, motivational interviewing as well, which is helping people figure out what they need. Because not all the time, people don't always need you to tell them what they need. They just need you to listen. So, and I'm not trying to pipe myself, but my clients love me, okay? That's on period. So yeah, just hit me up. And if y'all want this book, I will gladly email it to you right now. I got time after I'm done, I will email you this book. It's 134 pages, so y'all can read this. This is a free book. This free book will up your fucking mind, all right? Up your mind, all right, y'all? And I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back later or tomorrow, but at least I did my live for today. So I hope y'all have a great day. I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and hit me up. Peace, love, and light to y'all. Namaste. Oh yeah, I will email you the book. Yes, send me, hit me up, okay? And I'm gonna email it to you, okay? It's called The Game of Life. That's the name of the book. I don't know, where did I get this from? I think I got it offline somewhere, but I could email you this actual copy. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Go be great, please. Go be great, y'all. Don't worry about no fucking hater. Let me rap to y'all 1 minute, 60 seconds. Don't worry about no fucking hater. Don't worry about y'all dirty ass exes. Don't worry about y'all trifling ass family members. And I'm calling them these things because the energy that they gave to you was trifling. But that's okay. Transmute that shit, y'all. Transmute all that energy and become a big ass god. When y'all are high up here, can't nobody say shit to you. Like Nicki Minaj said, I can't hear my haters from way up here. I can't hear you. Let them know I can't hear you, love. What are you saying to me? Let them know that you the shit. And that's period. Yeah, the game of life and how to play it. Exactly. Yes, you already know. Okay. Published at 19. Yeah, it is. It's on there too, y'all. So you can go listen to it on the audio, or if you want to read it. I like to read stuff and listen to it, so it's all up to you. Y'all can do whatever you want. I'm just offering it. But I love y'all so much. Have a beautiful day, and fuck these haters. All right, deuces.